Creating equivalent fractions by multiplication. Now, let us look at this idea. Let us say I have 3/5. 3 out of 5. We want to create another fraction that will look differently, but it has the same value as 3 out of 5. We can do that by making sure that, I'm going to point, that we multiply the numerator and the denominator by the same number. If you multiply the denominator and the numerator by the same number, you will get something that is equivalent to the original. Let us start off by using, let us say I want to use 2. So I'm going to multiply that by 2 and then multiply the bottom part by 2. Let me point at it. I'm multiplying the 3 by 2 and I'm going to multiply the 5 by 2. And then let's talk to each other. 3 times 2, guys, work with me. 3 times 2, 6. 5 times 2,
10.
10.
10.
So what this is saying, and I'm going to use a color code now, what this is saying is that 3/5 is equivalent to 6/10. So that is how we mean that we can create fractions that are equivalent by using multiplication. I want us to pay attention to what we use to multiply. All right, look what we use. The same number to multiply the top, we use it at the bottom. So we could use the same 3/5 if we want. And we could create another one. All right, so let us still use 3/5. We intend to create another equivalent fraction. Let us use another number, but make sure that the number must multiply the numerator. The same number will be used to multiply the denominator. Can anybody suggest a number that you want? Don't use a very big number now.
3, sir.
3. So let us use a different color for our number 3. It's in blue. So put 3 at the top and 3 at the bottom. Let me point at it. We're going to say this 3 times 3 over there, and this 5 times 3 there. Let us see what it is equal to. Let's go together. 3 times 3, what do you have?
9, sir.
9.
15.
Thank you so much.
15. Now let's conclude and let's use our little shading thing. I'm going to put this in yellow now. We are suggesting that 3 over 5, 3 of as 9/15. Something fully different. No more 5. Let us say we're doing, 2/3. We want to create an equivalent fraction to 2/3. Principle: numerator and denominator must be multiplied by a number. We could pick the number 4. We're going to multiply the number by 4. So we're going to use 4/4. Let me use the arrows to guide our thinking. This 2 at the top will multiply by that 4 at the top. This 3 at the bottom will multiply by that 4 at the bottom. Let us now conclude what we have. Let's talk through it. 2 at the top times 4. I need some answers. 2 times 4 at the top.
8.
8. And this is going to go over 3 times 4 at the bottom.
12,
Anybody?
sir.
12.
12.
Very good, very good. So let us put some color code on it. This is in green, is the same, it is equivalent to this. I'm going to shade in yellow. There it is. So we have, say, try it. Right. So then I want everybody to create 2 different equivalent fractions for this. All right, so I'm going to make up, let us say I have 3/4. And I want everybody to create 2 different equivalent fractions from that. That's all. 2. So I want, good. So you can create equivalent fraction by using a method of multiplication. So I was suggesting that you pick the number, but the same number you use to multiply the top, you have to use the same number to multiply the bottom. So let us say that I'm going to create, I'm using 3. So I'm using 3 at the top, 3 at the bottom. So then I'll do the math by saying 3 times 3 at the top give me 9. 4 times 3 at the bottom give me 12. We are telling you no, we're suggesting that 3 over 4 is equivalent to 9 over 12. They have the same value. The moment you multiply the top and the bottom, or the numerator and the denominator, by the same number, it produces another fraction that is equivalent. So that is what we're saying. Let us go again, still using 3 over 4. We could have multiplied by 5 at the top, 5 at the bottom. 3 times 5, 15. 4 times 5, 20. Still equivalent, we're good.